Hey everybody, and welcome to Brax Tech. And today we're going to be reviewing the timeline of coronavirus from late December to today. But before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell for updates when future videos come out. And make sure to leave a comment on ideas for a future video. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Let's go back in time to December of 2019. Coronavirus started in December of 2019 in Wuhan, China. People didn't know what the virus was, and there was no confirmed cause either. Some say it was caused by bites from monkeys and that it was engineered in labs, but those were not true. But as 2020 rolled around, the number of cases grew, and at this time there were no deaths. As of January 7th, it was identified as a new virus, but still didn't have a name yet. On January 11th, there was the first casualty due to the virus in Wuhan, China. It was a 61-year-old man. But at this time, the virus wasn't that big of a deal, but that would soon change. January 20th is really when coronavirus got really scary, because that's when the first case popped up in the US. The first case was a 30-year-old man that returned from a trip from Wuhan. At this time, cases popped up in Japan and also South Korea. On January 23rd, China starts its lockdown, and on the 31st, the US starts its travel restrictions. At this time, everyone's a little bit worried about the coronavirus, including me. I did not know what was going to happen next. Now we're in the month of February, but the coronavirus only gets worse from here. On February 5th, 3,000 travelers on the Diamond Princess cruise were forced to stay on board. They had to do this because they might have gotten the coronavirus and they needed to be quarantined. And believe it or not, most of the travelers were tested positive for coronavirus. And as of February 11th, the virus got its name, COVID-19. For the rest of February, cases popped up in Iraq, Africa, and Italy also locks down because of it. Also in late February, the first death has occurred in the US. That one death made everyone in the United States scared. At this point, the coronavirus was just the tip of the iceberg. But you gotta look a little more further to see exactly how big this situation is. At the beginning of March, COVID-19 was officially confirmed as a pandemic. On March 14th, schools closed in North Carolina for 2 weeks.
Therefore, today I will sign an executive order that closes our K-12 public schools across North Carolina for in-person instruction until May 15th.
But the closing lasted much longer than they had expected, but I'll get to that later. On March 24th, the Olympics were postponed to 2021. It might be postponed again if the coronavirus is a problem this time next year. On March 26th, the US is officially the most affected country in the world. On March 27th, Trump signs a $2 billion package for those who have lost their jobs in the US. It is now April, and this is where the coronavirus really takes off. On April 2nd, cases worldwide reach 1 million. And on April 10th, deaths worldwide reaches 100,000. Which, if you do some math, that's 1 out of 10 cases die from the coronavirus. But there is some hope, because on March 15th, a new testing kit that tests for coronavirus antibodies are starting in New York. But unfortunately, on
April 24th,
schools closed for the rest of the 2019-2020 school year in North Carolina.
We've decided to continue remote learning for the rest of the school year for our K-12 public schools.
This was a shock to me. I didn't know how the rest of the year was gonna go. The month is now May, and there wasn't a lot of interesting stuff that happened in May. On May 11th, Trump sends $11 billion to the states to expand coronavirus testing. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because on May 23rd, China reports no new cases in their country. And like I said, nothing really happens after that. So what has changed? What have people done to adapt to this new way of life? People are now using technology to communicate with each other more and more. The number of video calls has gone up by 175%. You can now pick up items at the grocery store and restaurants without even touching anything. All you do is open the door of your vehicle and the employee will drop the items in for you. And classes are online now, and they will be for a little bit longer. So that's pretty much the timeline from late December to late May. This video is also a partial school assignment for my social studies class. We were supposed to write in a journal or try to figure out how we were feeling during the coronavirus. So that's going to do it for today's video. So make sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell for updates when future videos come out. Make sure to leave a comment on ideas for a future video. We're almost at 40 subscribers, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. This is Bryson from Brax Tech, signing off.